Oh my God! It's way worse than I thought. It's way 360. It's way worse than I thought.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
It's another edition of KFC Radio on the Barstool Sports Network, New York. We are back live at Caroline's, our home base where we've always performed here. And I'll be honest, New York, you're spoiled because we've done so many live shows here because we're lazy. And so I know a lot of you guys have come to a lot of our shows already. We're going to need the chicken heads to show out. The show is in 2 weeks. We need to move some tickets. We got to make sure that's a sellout.
We have like special people coming.
We basically
like to impress
have
them, please. So
we
if
have
you're coming,
some major
come.
plans, hopefully, for the future that involve much more than just KFC Radio. That need to be. We need to prove some things to advertisers, and we need to prove some things in the world of comedy and whatnot. And so this show back here in New York at Caroline's, home base, hometown, with a lot of important eyeballs, we need to make sure it's a sellout. We need to make sure it's a rowdy crowd. DC, I love you, but you guys were like, oh, that was a quiet crowd, man. I actually talked to some people in DC, and they were like they said it's not, like they weren't surprised by that DC is a very...
I didn't think it was that quiet.
Really? Oh, I thought I also think they weren't drunk. Usually our crowds are drunk. So that's the other thing in New York. Come get shit-faced. So get your tickets to Caroline's live October 18th? 19th? 18th? 19th? 19th. So head over to any of the KFC Radio social, click our link, and get our tickets, and we'll put on a fucking show for you. Just for... Oh, let's just tell this story. We didn't really talk about DC, like what we did on the show, did we?
I don't think so.
So we try to show things...
Well, we did Jackie.
Right. We didn't do Glenny, though, right?
Oh, no.
Glenny we did so dirty on accident. Is Glenny here? Let me text him, see if he's here. I would like to see his reaction to this. We're always... It was funny, like we played a video from Frankie. Well, let's play the video from Frankie here, because that was funnier than it played in the live show.
Yeah.
I don't know if people couldn't hear or if you and I just find Frankie so much funnier. But the crowd thought it was funny, but it was hilarious. Frankie sent in a video. Oh my God, he is a little pervert, that little freak. And so we try to play videos from other people and celebrities and stuff. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. But one thing we also do is try to show the stuff that we're not allowed to show on YouTube. So a lot of stuff that we have to cut from the podcast for social reasons or political reasons, and then also like the rules of social media platforms. So Glenny has been doing OnlyStands and has had all these fucking smoke shows come through, showing their tits off and getting naked and stuff. So the other day, Glenny had Sky Bri. Sky Bri, if you don't know her, is like the next big porn star. Beautiful girl. Like, should be in Hollywood, not porn.
Girl.
Yeah, your kind of girl.
My kind of girl.
I don't think you get to claim Sky Bri as your kind of girl.
Tatted up, fucking nip rings.
She's tatted up.
She's got a good amount of tattoos.
She's not like inked.
She's not.
She
She's
doesn't
got
have
more
like a
than
sleeve.
No. But she's got.
Yeah.
She almost has like my kind of tattoos where it's like she's
spread
little
all
things
over.
everywhere.
Yeah. She is a fucking
nip rings.
Weapon.
Come on.
What do you think of her, Jackie?
Yeah, she's pretty.
Yeah. And just happened. I mean, she has like, let's call it, I would honestly say maybe the best tits of all time. It's like her and Daddario. They're unbelievable.
She's an attractive young lady.
She's on OnlyStands with Glenny, and she says, "Do you want to see my tits?" Glennard, come join us for the show. We got a story to tell you.
I'd love to hear it.
It's a little bit messy here. Sorry.
Glennis, what's cracking, bud?
So, we did you a little bit dirty in DC, but unknowingly. It's a very funny story. So
What'd you do?
Why? Why'd you do it? So when we do our live shows, we try to show things that we can't show on the podcast, because that's the point of it. So we always try to promote all of our guys, so we wanted to show love for OnlyStands.
Appreciate that.
Sky Bri was in best tits in the game, right? Glenny's eyes just rolled out of his head.
Actually, I figured out today I'm going to LA next week. We're doing round 2 with Sky Bri. I'm very
Wow.
excited. We love Sky Bri.
We are
Sky
huge
Bri
Sky Bri
fans.
fans. Glenny, are you fucking these girls?
What?
Are you fucking these girls?
No, you think I wouldn't tell you if I fucked Sky Bri? Trust me, you'll be one of the first texts if I happen to fuck Sky Bri. I'll let you know.
My man. I like that. So we wanted to show the video of Sky Bri, and the one you sent me, and the one that's on your OnlyFans. Go to OnlyStans on OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.com/OnlyStans show. We're posting our guest nude there, so check it out.
What a gentleman. We're posting our guest nude, tasteful nudes. So I wanted to show the video of you, that infamous tit grab. What? We got it? Okay. So let me just, does it play out? Like you understand? Okay. So here's what happened, because the audio didn't quite work as we intended, Glenny. You don't have to. So the audio.
It was a bad.
Yeah. So it was a bad. No, it's not even the grab. That's not that bad. The problem is that in the audio you hear her be like, "Go ahead, squeeze him." Something happened with our audio where it didn't play the original track of you guys talking, so it's just like a song in the background, and you just going like.
So you made it seem like I was a fucking groper.
Yeah, we did. I cleared your name afterwards.
I want to clarify.
I cleared your name afterwards.
She made it very clear.
She invited me to touch the tit. I don't
That's
go
why I
around
played
grabbing
it. I thought
tit.
it was so funny the way she was like. What I love most about OnlyStans is you are such a gentleman. You're always
have
like,
to be.
I don't want to look. Okay, I'll look. And I don't want to touch, but okay, if you want me to.
You can't be the weird guy.
You can't. Sure. No, not the weird
One
guy.
of the main things I found that OnlyStans on, what if I were to make a 10 commandments, one of the commandments would be, there's two hornies. There's fun horny, and there's
creepy
weird
horny.
horny.
Yes.
You don't want to be weird
You
horny.
don't want to be weird horny.
You want to be,
That's the best fucking
you want to
message
be
you did.
fun horny.
That's one commandment.
Fun horny's great.
That is the only commandment, bro. Don't be weird
Don't
horny.
be weird horny. Don't
That's
be the weird horny guy.
That's good for if you're doing an OnlyFans podcast.
Yeah,
That's
you gotta-
good for
you
if
gotta-
you're a
we gotta
regular
respect
guy
our
at the
queens.
bar.
We gotta respect our queens.
Absolutely. Don't be weird horny. Be fun horny.
Fun horny.
Fun horny, just kind of like, yeah, I'll grab your tits.
Yeah,
you want me to,
you want
sure.
to get a grab? Let's take a grab.
But when that didn't play, and because you just kind of are both like,
It was a bad grab too. It was,
well, how
my
could
left
you?
hand is my dominant hand.
Yeah, that's an awkward feel. And
what
do you lift? Do you honk? Do you
Yeah.
rub?
Yeah.
You can't go too sensual with that grab, otherwise you look like weird horny.
I
You
also
can't
feel
go.
like I couldn't look at. You can't look at a tit while you're grabbing it.
Oh, you didn't look it in the eye?
No.
So
I mean,
you're
they're also
looking away.
they're also the nicest tits.
They're
Yeah.
insane. They're insane. You're
They're
touching like
ridiculous
a artifact or something.
It's like you're
a
it's-
statue.
You the white glove.
It's like you're touching like the
Yes.
Constitution.
Yes, the Stanley Cup.
Like they're natural. She is.
Yeah, she's unbelievable.
She's just.
Bro, how about
she's
you
just-
abandoning the ball scale in the greatest moment of your life?
You thinking I'm thinking about the ball scale when Sky Breeze
And how
fucking
come you don't
tits
go
her out?
10.0 on that, man? I mean, those are 10.0 tits.
Nah, I
They
like
are.
that. What you said 9 point something,
9.6.
Right?
I mean, you could-
9.6?
I mean,
You
like
leave
Dave
them
says,
wanting,
you could never,
you know,
like
leave them
Dave
wanting
says,
more.
you could never give a perfect score.
Yeah.
But that's the closest
I
I've seen to
mean,
perfect.
I
Yeah.
think you can give those tits a
And
perfect
they're
score. I
also
do.
they're natural. She's
Yeah.
she's a queen. There's,
I think
there's
you
no
can
way
give
around it.
Daddario and her get a 10.0, I think.
You think Dario is that good?
Her tits?
I think her nipples are a little.
Real? I mean, you would
subpar.
know, bro.
Yo.
I defer to the king.
I think
Did
her
you
nipples
did you
are
grab
subpar.
did you grab a little nip or you just go straight boob with Sky?
Grab her, spittled around with her nipple? Of course not. I think that's weird horny.
That is weird.
That's weird horny.
You're right.
Bro,
you're right,
if
you're
you
right.
went a little,
right.
that would be so
That's
She
weird.
did actually. If you watch the full clip, I don't know if it was in the clip I sent you. She does like take him out, and, like
Play with
get
it a
him
little
up.
bit.
And
Yeah.
I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, she
Oh,
was
I
hitting
was
my
just
nipple
doing
part.
it.
Yeah.
But
She's
guess
a
what?
pro.
If I do that with my dick, weird horny.
It's super weird. Super
If I
weird.
held onto my dick before I show it to a girl, I go to jail.
But listen, like I just said, the best part of it, I may be doing it next week in LA. Maybe we'll get
Maybe-
maybe we'll get another feel.
Maybe we get a little.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it.
What if she says, "Give me the"?
No.
Then you got to do it.
No, you can't.
Then you're not being a gentleman.
Then you're not respecting the queen.
Then you're not respecting what she wants.
She's like, I want my nips.
I'm not gonna
picked.
lie. What Sky Bri says goes.
Yeah.
That's
the rule.
She's the
You
goat.
a little congested, a little stuffed up.
A little. It's
You
that
got a
time
little
of
bit of
year.
that voice,
Yeah,
you know.
every-
Everybody's
I
got
drank
it.
last
man.
night. We were in Philly for the dozen tournament.
Oh yeah, how'd that
You
go?
guys stay in Philly? You come back last night?
I stayed, so I had to host the after party.
Oh.
So I
How's
was.
that?
We were originally going to LA for Sunday Conversation this morning.
Which is killing, by the
and
way.
It got canceled. We moved it till next Monday, so I already said I was hosting this thing. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just stay and host it. Why not?" So we had a fun time. There was more people there than I thought there'd be.
Who's been your favorite Sunday Conversation guest recently? Because it's been a run.
I mean, I know he said it on Theo's podcast. Aaron Rodgers was truly,
He was so good.
even funny in video, but like truly. literally, he's the coolest guy in the world.
Glenny just showed us his lock
Like
phone.
he was
Lock picture.
the coolest person.
He gave it right back.
I've
He
ever.
was-
Caleb when he said it on Theo's podcast last week. He was the coolest person I've ever been around.
Which
it
is
was like
funny
being around Frank
because
Sinatra.
I
It was
found
like
him to
Frank
be such
Sinatra level cool.
No, that's
I
surprising.
found him to be such an asshole this past year. I was
Did
like,
he
ugh.
have the same hair he had in this
That-
game
what
on
was
Sunday?
that
by the
about?
way?
No.
He did not.
He had
What
like
was that?
long slick back hair
I
that he
thought
took
so.
down.
I thought so.
What was that? I've
I
never
don't
seen that
know.
before.
That was very.
But
It's like,
Aaron
a, it's like a
Rodgers-
zigzag mullet or something, right?
I mean, Najee Harris was really funny. I thought Najee Harris was really funny.
Najee was funny.
Ric
The whole
Flair-
rumor thing started like
so
going in a
funny.
circle was very funny.
Ric Flair was like, it just. I don't think he knew what we were doing.
No, Ric Flair's brain
Ric
is
Flair doesn't know
mush.
what
Like, Ric Flair
anyone's
is very
doing
funny. He
anytime.
walks in. I've been told this before because he's a Tampa guy and I'm friends with Tampa. He was like, yeah, his two managers are just two hot chicks or like two
Absolutely.
hot 25-year-olds.
Yeah.
But he walks in with these two girls and he's sitting there, we're doing it, and as like we take a break or something, the girl's like, Rick, have fun.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
just didn't get it.
Yeah, he's
I
too old.
refused.
There's
Who
a-
was like right before that? There was one. Maybe it was Aaron Rodgers that I was.
We
tweeting
did
about.
Rogers, Ric Flair, Najee Harris.
Yeah, no, it was Rodgers. I mean, Caleb was on his game, and Aaron was.
That
giving
was
it back.
the
That
Rogers
really
one was
good.
like whenever I want to show someone like what Sunday
No,
conversation
that's-
is.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like-
the one.
But he's
That's the
that
bar.
might top Kodak Black. I don't know if it does
Yeah,
or not.
I-
It's
to me,
close.
To me, it's Kodak, Aaron Rodgers, and Hasbulla are like the gold, silver medal,
Like,
and whatever.
I
order
think
you
the
wanna give it.
funniest part ever. Oh, Liver King also was.
I don't like Liver King.
You know what I was
I don't
sad
care
about.
for
You know
him.
what I
I
was
didn't
sad
watch
about
him.
though that we cut because I guess it did translate the video, which I said it wouldn't. We so we're there that day, and Caleb's like, "What's a funny?"
bad for Glenny. This voice is just
Sorry. And Caleb's like, "What's a funny like app we could ask him about?" Because his whole thing is he doesn't use his phone; he's a primal.
Sure, of course.
So we're like, "Okay, how about Candy Crush?" So we take out our phones and show him Candy Crush, and we're like, "You know what this is?" And you could just tell on his face that he fucking loves Candy Crush. But he couldn't say that he loves Candy Crush. He was blushing. He was like, I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I've never seen that before in my life.
And we,
I don't even know
and
Candy
we were
Crush
both
is.
just like, dude, it's very blatant. You like Candy Crush. You can just say you like Candy Crush. And it was so funny, but I knew it wasn't going to translate to video.
Wouldn't that be hilarious? Like one day somebody catches fucking Liver King playing Candy Crush on his phone, and his whole empire crumbles. Like he's a fraud. He's a phony.
I'm surprised his whole empire didn't crumble when he came in here, took a picture with PFT, and PFT was towering over him.
Yeah, he's a tiny one.
I felt
huh?
bad because I posted a picture of me and him, and I'm taller than him, and I'm not a tall person
Yeah.
at all.
He's tiny. Huh?
He's real.
And
Like,
all the
I don't
comments
think
were
so.
how short he was. And I was like, he's gonna fucking kill me.
bro, I think he was on the part of my take, or maybe it was Barstool. Like it was someone,
crazy.
but I commented like. Liver King committed to the bit 5'3", just like our ancestors.
That's a great tweet.
And people were furious at
Yeah,
me. Like,
he was-
like people were like insulting my family. Like they
Bro,
were like
that.
It
People
was,
have. He has fans like that.
Yo, it was like,
was-
it was
Yo,
a
if
lot.
you are a fan of the Liver King to the point that you like defend him on the internet, you're a fucking loser. I'll say
You're
to
a primal
whoever,
also.
whatever.
You're a primal. You're a primal.
Oh my god!
And also, like, my favorite-
I'm happy he went on your show and shit. I hate that guy. Sucks.
Yeah, it was funny. My favorite moment probably from this year so far was just because being with Caleb that whole week. When he drinks, I don't know why, he just says, he calls everybody a stud. So the way he
King?
called Aaron Rodgers a
the Liver
stud
King?
at the no
Oh,
Caleb.
Caleb.
The way he called Aaron
What's
Rodgers
up,
a
stud?
stud
I
at
can
the
hear him
end.
saying that. Yeah.
When Rodgers was like, "You have a 13-year-old's mustache," he was like, "A 13-year-old with a mustache is a stud." Just hearing the way he said it all week was so fucking funny.
For some reason, I can picture exactly that scene.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's like, he's a stud. Just like, this guy's the. And I could like. I'm sitting there like, this is the funniest person on the planet. Straight up. I'm so
Unbelievable.
confident saying he's the funniest person
Yeah,
alive.
it's a that series is it's an unbelievable one. All right, Glenn. Well, sorry
Hey,
we did you
this was
dirty.
fun.
There's about 300 people in DC who will think that you
think
are
I'm
a
a-
titty groper.
No,
But,
if
you know.
any of you were watching this, it was out of respect.
It
to
was
the
It was
happy
fun
horny.
horny.
It was
It was fun
horny.
horny. It was fun
Yeah.
horny. And hopefully we get round 2 next week.
Maybe make a T-shirt that says "Happy Horny" with a box that's checked, and like "Weird Horny" that's a box that's
Maybe
not
I
checked.
want to start maybe going to bars and handing out like green beads if you're fun horny and red
Sure.
beads if you're weird horny.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Brazilian steakhouse
I've
with the
said,
red
I want,
stop
I've said
and
I
go.
want to do
you
that
know?
at weddings. When I get married, I'm doing that at weddings.
Happy Horny and Weird.
No,
Horny?
just like green is single, red is taken.
Oh, okay, like
Because it's
that.
weird. You ever go to a wedding
And you don't know who's who,
who's-
and you know who you can fucking yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
That's a
gonna.
good idea.
I'm doing,
When
if
you
you're
and
single,
when
you're
you
wearing
and
green
Sky
bead
get
in my life.
married, we'll do that.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. See you guys later.
All right, thanks,
There you
man.
go. You birded that.
What?
You just immediately flipped fun horny to happy horny.
yeah, I did. I'm getting fucking mush brain myself. So anyway, that's the kind of shit you'll get live at KFC Radio Live. So get your tickets. Today's episode is brought to you by Muggsy Jeans. You got your jacket? With
I don't have my jacket. It's raining today.
It's raining, you know,
Been
I-
raining for a week straight. It's amazing.
I love it. Tommy said something like, do you think we'll ever see the sun again? I was like, I hope
I'm
not.
Fuck, dude.
This is the best. This is big time cry season.
If the sun
Go home
fucking
and
exploded today, I would be happy.
The best.
By the way, I'm gonna wait till she's in here to say it.
Who, Keeks?
No, Colleen.
Oh, okay. So we got a new Muggsy Jeans jean jacket out. Sad Boy season denim has arrived. It is perfect for this season.
It is, and people have been tweeting me they're like, it's incredibly comfortable, which it truly is. It's the classic stretch fabric, stretch denim. It is sharp. It is sexy. It is. I actually kind of like when we were making it, I was like, yeah, it's a jean jacket. It's dope, but it is particularly cool. But it is also standard enough that it's
a staple.
It can do.
Like you
need it both ways.
You can be like a fucking dad of 2 in the suburbs and wear this jacket.
It's like the line I always say, where like you want to be able to like look normal enough, but always have something that says "fuck you." And he's got the jean jacket, which is normal enough.
And all
the
that.
buttons have your little "fuck you" to you,
and the little leather, the white leather patch,
little
right?
Great tan leather
patch. I like the whole look is sharp, and it's all made from the denim that Feits already talked about, where you can get that in your jeans as well. Perfect for your boy over here, like double XL in the ass, but normal size like calves and shit. I need my jeans to stretch in all the right places, so Muggsy Jeans is a solid go-to for me. Right now you can get 10% off at Muggsy.com. Whether you're buying the jeans, whether you're buying the Sad Boy jean jacket, they have flannels, they got it all. When you go to Muggsy.com and use code KFC, that's 10% off the whole site. Muggsy, life-changing comfort. I had one of the best experiences of my life, one of the weirdest experiences of my life on the road today. I wish I could relive this moment every single day of my life. It's a 1 in a zillion chance that this happened. I did almost do it. I almost just drove around multiple times. I was driving into work today. If you're in New York, if you're from New York, I was, where was I? I guess I was like getting on to the Major Deegan, I guess. And there was this guy on the side of the road on an on-ramp. It's like a curving on-ramp. And he was sitting there with an umbrella and almost like a scuba suit, it looked like. He had a hat on and something covering his, not like a COVID mask, like a ski mask almost, covering up his face. And he had on like a rain jacket and pants. And he was standing right next to a gigantic puddle on the road. And he was just holding his phone. And it's already raining out anyway, so he's already wet. He's standing next to a puddle, and he's holding out his phone filming. And I watch a car, I watched the car in front of me, I was like, he's going to get fucking hit with a wave. And he did. And then my car was next, and I see him filming, and I was like, I think this guy wants to get hit. So the first time I went around, I kind of tried to go left and go around the puddle, but you really couldn't get around it. There was a deeper part and a less deep part, but there was no puddle spot. So unless you went like to the shoulder, the breakdown lane. So I see that he was filming it, and I'm like, I think this guy, I don't know if he's filming a movie or what, but he wants this footage. So I get off the exit and go back around again, and this time I'm filming as well, and I lean into the middle of the puddle, and I mean, I engulfed this guy with the tidal wave. If you look on the fucking video, it goes from you can see him to the next frame, gone, like just completely covered in water. I don't know, and then after I did it, I keep filming him, and he just continued to stand there. Look at this. It's just like he's there and then he's gone.
Well, he also had in front of him, which is like I think the proof positive that I don't think anyone's even really questioning whether he wanted it or not. He wanted it.
Yeah, because he's
still the way he was dressed. He was asking for it.
It was like I didn't realize. I thought it was a sign, but then you pointed out that he said it was like a plastic thing, right?
Yeah, it looks like one of those things like they kept in front of like the gas station attendants during COVID.
Right.
It looks like.
Okay. See, I thought that was a sign at first. So then he's 100%. I mean, I was 99.9% sure he was filming, but with the plastic, he wants to see the water smash, but not necessarily take the whole hit.
The whole
but
thing. That's why he's got the umbrella over him.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm sure a lot hit the plastic. A lot hit my boy too. He got absolutely creamed.
Right? Yeah, that's plastic.
And he has like a shipping container almost in front of him, like a table, So a lot was going on. So he like set up shop. He wasn't like a homeless guy standing on the side of the road that I was just like, ah. But how
you like the taste of the good life, you piece of shit?
Exactly. Get a job. I still, it was one of those things, like I knew exactly what I was doing. I was doing it for content. I knew he was there, but I still was like, if I'm wrong on this one, this is a go to hell worthy thing. I mean, I turned and I went into the big puddle. I like to hit puddles too. I usually do it when my kids are in the car and they fucking love it. So in general, even when they're not in the car, I'm always hitting puddles. I'm gonna hydroplane to my death for sure one day. But I hit this and it was just a perfect like. I mean, like a wave. You could have like surfed on this thing, and it's one of those things where it's like. You know when we would like blog a terrible story, but nobody died in the end, and we were like, oh, so like we're off the hook.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's like you get to do this awful thing to somebody, but they wanted, it. It's like, well, you know, there's other examples of that, right? You know, people asking for weird things, and you get, you know, it's like, all right, sure, I'll joke the life out of you. It was awesome. It was so good. I actually am mad at myself. I think I should have done it like 10 times. I think I should have just kept going. And just see like how wet.
See if
I
he
could
recognized
get
it was the same car.
every time, right? Like one time, fine.
Let's not
Twice
celebrate it, bro.
But now I'm hoping, and I don't want to be too cocky about it, but we've seen things like this happen before. Barstool is usually big enough that when we post about some of these things, it usually gets back to them.
around, yeah.
So I'm hoping that there's somebody out there who's friends with a guy who was like, yo, yeah, like, you know, we got to make that video for film school. Like, I'm going to go out and on the side of the road and film, like, the splash that we need for that final scene and, you know, put it together. Because if we have a video of me and him and it cuts back and forth,
Yeah.
oh,
That'd
my
be sick.
God, it would be great. So if you are the wave, the puddle filmer, or
wave
you-
watcher.
the wave watcher, if you are the wave watcher or you know the wave watcher, please holler at me. Get me that footage. We'll make internet magic. Pabs will whip up some shit where it's like a fucking, like a movie building to the final scene. I wonder too, like it would be great if he was like, oh, come on, asshole. Like really? Like, you know, awesome moment though. Just, I mean, that'll never happen again.
No.
Unless that guy needs like more footage. Maybe it'll happen like tomorrow. But nobody else will ever do that again.
I
actually venture to say I'm the only person. Do you think I'm the only person alive who's ever done that?
Done what?
This just whole thing.
Like filmed it while
Yeah, I mean, obviously other people fucking just hit this guy right now, but like
knowing what's happening.
yeah,
kind of
but
deal.
also not being like, if I was the guy filming and I said, go get your car and hit me, like obviously.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like I was just a random guy. Like it's so
It's incredibly
awesome.
unique.
It's a great one.
Yeah.
That's a good. I'll tell that like cocktail stories for the rest of my life. You know, just like nobody else has that. Like, oh yeah, me too. No one's gonna be like, shut up, I did that once. No, you didn't.
We've all done that.
Yeah, come on. So yeah, just perfect.
I need to give a quick shout out to Colleen. Colleen pulled the biggest bro move of all time today.
Really, Colleen's like the newest member of the team. Let's just say that. I'm gonna make it happen.
I was walking. Colleen and I live next to each other. We learned.
Oh, wow.
We learned this morning.
How next to each other are we talking?
Pretty like a block and a half, 2
Okay.
blocks probably. And we linked up like 12 blocks from work probably. And just like ended
And
up
you-
on the same corner.
And you both just.
And Colleen went, "This is too close, too far from work." And then she's like, and then just started walking. And I was like, "That's a gangster
she
move."
just dusted you.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
She started walking fast, then I crossed the street, and it was just like,
Oh, she's so fit for this.
Yeah.
You gotta work here, Colleen. We gotta make it full time.
This
That
is
is
too
so
close. This is too far from
perfect.
the office.
I
I was
mean,
like,
that would
"You're right,
be
you're right."
12 blocks is like a solid, like, you know, like what, like 8 minutes of walking?
At least
10 minutes
we
of
walk
walking?
fast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She's like a fucking marathon runner. She
Yeah.
probably does walk fast. That might be
I called my mom. I was like, the coolest thing to say.
that might be the new way that we should vet people.
Yeah, would you walk with me the whole
No,
time?
not even ask them. Set it up. Like if you're a new member of the KFC radio team, we like stalk you and find you on a corner, and we come up alongside you and we see how you react. And if you start walking and be like, "So, how's your mom?" Like you're fucking done.
Guess what? I was already taking my headphones out. I was like,
were ready
here
to
we
do
go.
John's like, "I gotta commit to 10 minutes of small talk." That's amazing.
Close to each other, where like I had to say hi, but then I also had to be like, oh yeah, no.
Now, yeah, like the worst is if you do make. Like Pav saw me the other day, but I didn't see him, but he just dipped, so
Yeah,
we didn't
yeah,
even
yeah,
have
yeah.
to do the hello, you know. But if there's eye contact, you have to at least say hello, because then you're both like pretty fucking weird if you just like if you both just act like it never happened. Like that's a little strange too. That's a great move. Well done, Colleen. It makes me like you even more.
Yeah.
That's more
That's
important
the
than all
first thing I
the
said when I
work.
came in. I was like, I liked Colleen before. I like Colleen a lot.
Like
now.
all of the work was like great, but it's like that's even better. Who we got? Johnny Bananas on the show today. He's back after he won his fucking sixth or 7th title, because he was doing like the Tom Brady Jordan memes for the challenge. I thought he was done. I thought he was gonna ride off into the sunset, with the all-time greats. He did not. He came back, so he'll be on the show, as did Tom Brady. It's a wrap for Boston's couple.
Not officially.
Okay, not officially. But do you feel like does this make you sad? Like, are you connected to them as a couple the way like some?
No, I wouldn't say yeah. I mean, like, sad is I don't know. Like, I'm like the Hulk, where like I don't have to get sad. I'm always sad.
Yeah.
But the I really don't know. Like, I don't think sadness is the right word for it. It's kind of like.
Well, I think it would be different if Tom was still in New England.
Yeah.
And, like, it was still. But I also think what happens in these situations. I'm trying to think of. There's no equal in sports, right? There's no other like power couple like that.
No, fuck no.
But is there even,
bro? I mean,
is there even another?
They're the two people who are at the top of their humongous.
I know,
industries.
but is there even another couple that you know, that's like publicly known in sports?
Serena and whatever his name is, Serena and the Reddit guy.
Maybe I was just thinking, Lala
Dwayne Wade and
Gabrielle Union. That's a good one.
Gabrielle
I was thinking about Carmelo and Lala when they were together, where you like rep for them, you ship them, as they say, but it's only because of like your guy on your team.
Yeah.
And like the minute that they break up, it's like, oh, I don't really give a fuck about Giselle.
I mean, I mean, also to be honest, like, Giselle was never really that like involved.
No,
like, it was like she wasn't
yeah.
that public a figure.
Right.
She'd post on social media, but like she'd already left.
Knock on wood, I don't
deal.
even put it out in the universe, but like Camille and Gronk are a couple that like everybody knows.
Yeah, right.
And Camille's like part of the team, cheerleading, she's filming, all that shit. I think people would be like sad if she was no longer a part of that.
Yeah.
I mean, now he left the Patriots, but you know what I'm saying. Giselle was always just like in the background. I have a few thoughts on this because I definitely think it was because of the unretiring. I think that there was probably some sort of agreement, and I don't think it was just like this is his first unretirement, but probably not in a personal sense. This is probably like the fourth time that he was like, I'll probably retire at the end of this year, and then didn't at all.
They've been joking about it forever.
So
where,
like
I mean, Giselle's been on like Ellen being like, I tell Tom like I don't want you playing anymore.
Right.
And, like, Brady's been like, yeah, she wants me to retire.
And he probably said it the same way that like you got to just think on their level. It's like I'll paint the garage next weekend, honey. You know, and his is like I'll stop playing professional football. You know, so and now this is the first one that was like public, and we know it. And I think that there's definitely some level of like, no, like we had an agreement in place. My thing is like I said it yesterday on 1 Minute Man, so I'm guilty of it too. But like, there's this idea that like Giselle hasn't been doing her job.
Which is completely false. She
Crazy.
quit fashion. No, not quit fashion. She quit modeling.
It's crazy.
But she's been working.
Yeah,
like,
I think she just put out a book or something.
Yeah.
But like,
But she retired from modeling.
doubt,
She's 45 years old or whatever she is.
I don't doubt that there's
well,
like
she's 40, I think, or maybe she's 40. I think. But
I don't doubt that there's like some things that you know maybe she couldn't do because she was at home and Tom wasn't. But like these people. They're probably a combined worth like $500 million. They don't raise their kids. Yeah. Like neither of them do. Get the fuck out of here. You both go do your jobs, and you have like a team of people to take care of your kids.
I mean, I think they raise their kids. You said because
I'm exaggerating,
right.
but it's like famous people and athletes and shit. Like when mom has to go to fucking Milan to walk the fucking.
Right. I mean, I have friends who are regular ass people. Their kids go to daycare because they have to work.
Right. I mean, yeah, right. Like I do it on a fucking poor person level, where it's like, you know, I'm not around, she's not around. You're with the kid, you're with the nanny tonight. You know, Tom and Giselle are doing that. So I think it was probably more the idea of like you told me you were gonna do it and like you're not. I read a source. All these things are such bullshit, and I feel like such an asshole even talking about it, having gone through it myself.
I was gonna say, this is like kind of the first like divorce that has been people have but like connected to me since you, and like I have a completely different outlook.
Right,
now, where I'm like, I don't have an opinion. I don't have fucking anything. Like seeing how it like affected you and affected people around you, I was like, dude, I don't have anything to say about this.
Dude, it is so fucked. Somebody said like you're the last person who should be making this video, because I said in it like you never know what's going on behind closed doors, and they put in quotes like you never know what's going on behind closed doors, like you're fucking right. And I was like, yeah, no, I am. You're not saying what you think you're saying. Like I know what you're saying. You know what's going on behind closed doors because I was having an affair, but you don't realize what you're saying because you don't know why. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like
That's what they
people-
asked me to do to take for Snapchat yesterday. Like, can you do the Brady take? And I was like, nah.
I tried to keep it very service level of just like it's probably because he unretired and Giselle said fuck you, but there was one source that said like Giselle says he's horrible to be around during the season, and I was
I
like,
don't doubt that.
I was gonna say like yeah, I mean like professional breaking news like professional athletes oftentimes are too committed to work.
Yeah.
You know?
I was gonna say I know people who are horrible around to be around during work, and they work the whole year.
Yeah.
they work every single goddamn fucking day.
That's just life, man. I said Giselle's the first chick to ever have the for richer part of the vow come into play. She like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she violated that part of it. Like I got too rich. What? I'm working too hard, making too much money. You divorce me for that? For richer actually finally matter. Like the running
No,
joke.
the reason she's upset because Giselle's quite the businesswoman. Brady always thanked her and said like,
Yeah, she's the
the one
businesswoman
who
and all
like
that.
taught him how to do like just equity.
Yeah,
and, like
yeah.
not take blah blah blah. And she's just pissed he keeps taking less money.
Yeah.
She's like 1 million base salary again,
Really?
Tom. 1 million
Really?
base.
That was probably it. Like if you're coming back from. That's probably why he finally took at least a little bit of money. She's like, if you're coming back, you're at least gonna make fucking
20. You're at least gonna be a top 15 quarterback.
crazy, dude. I can't even imagine. This is probably for every celebrity divorce. Like all the properties, they have so many and so
They have
much
international
money.
properties.
Right, that's the thing. It's like we have to go get like our fucking Italian lawyers. We have to get these like absolutely nuts. But it is it's like totally hypocritical because like I love when like. I just what you just said now, like I'm not gonna talk about it because like you have a different outlook on it, right? But neither of us and nobody will ever just proactively apply that to something else that they don't know about yet.
Yeah,
right?
oh, 100%.
So like, why wait for that to happen for you to have the right perspective?
Oh,
you know?
you don't know how to have empathy?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
pretty much. The worst part of this all though is I mean Tom Brady's gonna play for another like decade. Like the only hope we had was like that he was gonna retire for his family.
He's
And
had
now
a-
we know he's not doing that.
He's had a fairly slow year up until Sunday, at which point I would imagine the news that broke yesterday
was like,
morning had already happened.
Right, he probably was like, I'm done.
all right, time to go for 303.
Yep, the weight off your shoulders, man. I mean, it sucks. It's horrible for his kids and all that stuff, so it's not funny to laugh about. But I'll tell you this: if he was still a patriot, I'd be making all sorts of jokes. I don't give a fuck if I went through a divorce myself. I'd be making baby mama jokes left and fucking right. You're racking them up, Tom. You're gonna be on Maury Povich next, doing paternity tests. Do you think Tom Brady gets married again?
Probably later.
You think so?
Later in life, yeah.
Do you think it'll be another?
I don't like. This is like the fourth time. This is the first time they've ever said lawyers, but this is the fourth time there have been like serious Brady Giselle divorce rumors.
Yeah.
And I think even one of the sources was like, I didn't think this was gonna be the fight to end it, but it looks like it might be.
Yeah, I did. See
So
that.
like, I'm not convinced. It's
The only
real
thing that
yet.
I saw was like that it was like they both have retained lawyers, and I wonder if there's like a public records thing where it's like they both hired divorce lawyers, so we know this time.
Yeah.
But I don't even know how that works.
I don't know either. I mean, this is
So,
not
yeah,
the
it's all
the first rodeo. So if it happens, then I'll be like, okay, it happened.
Yeah.
But I'm still like, I don't know. It
I
might-
also could see when it comes to the work thing, I could see there being an element of like, I took a back seat or whatever you want to fucking call. I put my thing on the back burner, put it on hold. All the catchphrases I just used myself. They're stupid. For you, like when you were building a franchise yourself, like when you created Patriot Way. When you, like you always say, like created a
built a town.
built a
He
town,
built a town in
like
Massachusetts.
a city of industry in Massachusetts. I'm cool with that. I'm not sitting around while you have fun in Tampa Bay. Like this is clearly like, of course he wants to win. And by the way, you already did that. Like you already did that
You
mission.
proved it wasn't Bill.
That was probably really it. He was probably like, I want to prove Bill wrong. Like I want to do it myself. And then she was like, okay, good, you did it. You're done, right?
Yeah.
And it was like he was like, fuck. I thought it was gonna take more than that. You know. But it's like I am not spending another minute in Tampa, Florida. I am not doing this anymore for the people of Tampa. You know, fuck that. Like doing it for the Stephen Chase of the world and like the
Doing it
hillbillies
for
and the
Stephen
panhandle.
J, Hulk Hogan, and Ric Flair. I'm the fuck.
I'm out.
I'm out. I'm going back
I'm
to.
gonna go marry a fucking like Brazilian like god, fucking demigod here, an Adonis. But that is short of Tiger and Elon. That's probably like the biggest. celebrity divorce.
I would imagine.
Right.
Yeah,
I think-
mean,
do you
again, they're
think-
the two people. They're in two of the biggest industries in the world, and they're the two people at the top of it.
Right.
It can't possibly get bigger.
I would think the only thing Jay-Z and Beyonce maybe.
Oh yeah. That would
and
be
Kim and Kanye. All right, this is a bunch.
Yeah, but Kim and Kanye was always so weird from the
And
jump.
it was yeah. We
This-
knew that was happening.
This has been 15 years.
Jay
and
and Beyonce are actually, I think, are gonna end up being one of the more admirable couples out there. Like if they do end up sticking through it at all.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, at this
he
point,
cheated.
they fucking better. They're like.
Well,
Jay-Z's like 60. Now.
Yeah. It's like you guys are gonna die soon.
Yeah. Right.
But he cheated. She fucking flamed him on a whole album.
Yeah.
They both like.
Yeah,
called
that
it,
one. I don't know how you get through that.
Dude, I don't know how he does. Like there's certain. Let's just say, there are certain times where it's like, all right, yeah, you broke a rule and crossed the line, but the punishment doesn't fit the crime.
Yeah.
That was probably one of those instances. Like, all right, I'll let you do the breakup
I fucked
song.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
Like, you're that man.
Do you think it was Rihanna?
I have no. I
think
think
you
I've
fucked
heard
Rihanna?
that one time.
Yeah, I wonder.
and-
I mean, we know it was like Becky with the good hair. I think they chased down some like hairdresser.
Oh, that's
girl.
right. I forgot about that.
But-
I always thought.
but it was-
I thought like the reason that like her sister hit him in the elevator.
Yes,
was
was
'cause
something
Rihanna
about
shit.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
But I also don't know if it's like fucked her. That's
Yeah.
she was like on his label and everything, so it's like probably. But you never know. But like if you can survive that, God, Jay-Z's so fucking cool because like he took a beating on that. Like the biggest act in the world made like a diss album about you, and he is back to being cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like nobody cares, It's wild.
That
He's
is some
that-
like I went to prison. I was rehabilitated.
Yes, yeah. You know what it is too though? Like it is he still is probably digging his way out of that hole. Remember when they did the Barbie and Ken Halloween? Can you pull up Beyonce Jay-Z Halloween costume dolls? He's in a doll box with her. It's like this was like, yeah, you're in trouble and you need to do our couple's costume. Remember?
really
You don't remember that face? You don't remember that face? Oh, it was great. And it's like super cute because they did it with Blue Ivy, and I'm sure it was like, Daddy will be Ken and I'll be Barbie and you can be Barbie too. But that picture of Jay-Z looking 100 years old, right? He looks like your old grandpa at the wedding. Like, would you dance with me? Like Beyonce looks iconic, and Blue Ivy is like a model, and then Jay-Z's like, fucking kill
It is
me.
very
And you know that he was like, there was one moment where he was like, babe, I'm from the streets. Like, I was a drug dealer. You think I could do it? And she went like this to her, like turned her head.
Shut up and put on your pink bow tie.
Do you want me to put on Lemonade again? Put it on. Get in the box. You want me to make another album? Get in the box. And that's how you know she's powerful, because you got Jay-Z on a leash like that. So yeah. Let's we'll do Am I the Asshole, and I'll do a couple of topics. Am I the Asshole? Voicemails. Bounce.
Yeah.
All right. 1 Minute Man today on KFC Radio is brought to you by Curve. I got him in my wallet right here, my Ridge wallet. I'll tell you about that later. Curve card. Look at this card right here. First of all, it's got some
One of those where you
strength
fucking
to
you
it.
slap it down.
Remember that guy with the business card guy?
Yes. Oh,
Internet
come
1.0.
on.
Like
How
you got to
could I
have
forget?
some girth to your card. So it's this metal black card, much like the Barstool Gold black card, valuable for absolutely nothing, worth absolutely nothing. But the Curve card is all you need to carry around money in the modern world. You can take all your debit cards and all your credit cards that you carry in your wallet. Everyone's like the fucking guy from that infomercial in the 90s. You're carrying all those things and dropping them. You got all these cards in here. You're like, let me go through my wallet. I got to find this. I got to find that. Nope, you have one card. When you swipe it at the restaurant or at the bar or wherever, anything you're paying for, you just tap it like usual. By the way, if you still tap or insert, when I see people who insert,
Swipe or insert.
yeah. If you don't tap,
Tap.
come the
Taps to
fuck
go.
on, man.
Taps to go.
Get with it. You then, after the fact, can be like, all right, that was a $500 dinner. Put $250 on my credit card because I got to pay that later. Put $250 on my debit card now. You can decide, mix and match where you want to put your expenses. Also, you get Curve points the same way you might get other points or rewards on your debit cards and credit cards. That all stays the same. You just get Curve points in addition, so it's kind of a 2-for-1. And it looks cool. and it keeps your wallet thin. So right now you can go to curve.com/barstool. You get up to $20 in Curve cash. Terms and conditions apply. But it's big overseas, and they usually are ahead of the curve.
Aye, there he did it.
When it comes to like technology,
Leo meme.
and texting. Get involved with Curve. We're doing it here, and they sponsor our live tour, so they are a big part of the show. So if you like us, you should like them. Tom and Giselle broke up. Also, funny shit going on in the comedy world right now. So you remember a few weeks ago we had Brittany Schmidt on the show. She is a comic out in L.A. Who is on the come up. She has a new special out that is fucking like. We've been talking about how there's a lot of specials and how specials aren't special anymore, and a lot of people are just kind of putting out like COVID jokes and pandemic jokes and Trump jokes and shit. And it's like all of these are gonna age like milk, and you're not gonna want to watch them. Brittany put out a special that is all about like her life, her chaotic life before getting married and settling down, and she tells some tales on that special, talking about. Unfortunately, her dead mom.
Not unfortunately.
Suicide. Well, for her, yeah.
No,
yeah.
fortunately
Okay,
for all of
she
us.
said it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take her word for it.
Yeah.
That woman sucked. So fortunately, her mom killed
Yeah,
herself.
bad people dying sick.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, get rid of them. And her special was called From Hoe to Housewife. So she very openly talks about her wild days when she was younger, and she tells this story. We'll put the clip in, but I'll just sum it up quickly. Or actually, we'll just put the clip in. I don't have to explain it, right? So she tells this story. She's told it in a couple of. Like, she's had it in her stand-up act. It was in her latest special. This was the story. Now she says it straight up. If you Google this, he's the light one. Well, enough people saw this special, and enough people saw the clip go viral, that now when you go to Google and type this shit in, all of the search results are like, if you put in like ex-Jehovah's Witness NBA, it starts to autofill, and everybody who saw this is now searching Jehovah's Witness, NBA player, light skin, cousin Keith, and it very quickly narrows down to which NBA player it is. So it is.
How you gotta be like your cousins have Wikipedias? That's famous.
Well,
thing.
no, I don't think his cousin.
But like at least like they're like dude, you could not find out a name of one of my cousins.
yeah,
I don't
no
think.
way.
Right?
I actually don't
and
even
obviously
know.
me to an NBA player is a significant leap.
I wonder
But-
if that part did show up in the search, or if people were just trying to like let me put in all the information we have.
Yeah.
I don't know if this guy's cousin's name. I don't know if he's famous enough that you know his cousin's names. I don't even know if fucking like LeBron's cousins would pop up, you know. But that is one of the more like, whew. I mean, the details, like, you peed in my mouth, we got a threesome with your cousin, and now everybody did the fucking math on Google and figured out who it is. That is some shit right there. That's the kind of story, you'll catch a fucking $60 million deal from Spotify. You keep talking like that. You know what I mean? That's what pays the bills these days.
I said that the threesome with a cousin is loose. It's a loose move. And that is still the third wildest story in a clip with only 2 stories. Like that's how far and away the number 1 is. That the number there is no number 2. We drop down to 3.
Dude, having a threesome with your cousin is. Pat just goes, because isn't it funny? I think not to. I don't want to cross any lines here. I think there's some racial divide here.
Really?
Like, I don't think white guys are fucking with their cousins.
Oh. I don't know.
I could see cousins, like, I could see black guys being like, "Yeah, my cousin Ray, come on down. Like, we'll fuck this chick together." Like, I'm not fucking. My cousins are lanky white Jewish guys. I don't want to fuck with them.
I think you're being a little too
Racist?
Not racist. I was gonna say close-minded with this.
You think I need to open up my mind to the white people fucking?
Well, because I think
there's
like
a lot
hillbillies
of white, and shit.
There's a lot of white people all over the place.
But so that
they're not fucking with their cousins. They're just fucking their
That's
cousins.
what I think is the difference.
Yeah.
I think that this was more of a like, hey, I'm in town. Like, you want to go party with like me and my cousins that like live here, and then all of a sudden we like have a night and we find ourselves back in the hotel room. Versus like, I'm in a relationship with my cousin. That's like some Tuscaloosa shit.
Yeah.
I
But
think-
also, I think those people who are in a relationship with their cousins would have no problem fucking with their cousin either.
Yeah, you're right. That's a parallelogram is a rectangle.
Yeah,
but not
yeah,
a rectangle. It's a parallelogram.
That's one of those, like, I wish we were official, but I guess we can just fuck weird until then.
Yeah, right. I mean, like you have a cousin local. Like, would you fuck with him?
No.
Yeah.
No. But
I mean, case closed. I'm right.
I don't represent an entire race.
Sure, you do. You are the quintessential white man.
I think.
Would you fuck with your
I
cousin,
thought
Paz?
about it, but cash on the table.
Would
I
you
said
fuck
no.
with your cousin?
I don't have any male cousins, so
That's how straight Pabs is.
Nick, would you have a threesome? Nick, would you have a threesome with your cousin? No. Pat, I mean, it's different with girls, but Jackie, Colleen, would you have a threesome with your cousin?
No.
No. Yeah. I bet if we were black, we would say yes. So that's one to keep an eye on in the comedy world right now. The clip's going very viral. She's on Twitter or Instagram. Brittany Schmidt is her name. I think it's like I am Brittany Schmidt or it's Brittany Schmidt or some stupid shit like that instead of just her name. But Brittany Schmidt. We also got a very satisfying story in the news of the gender reveal resulting in a thousands of dollars in fines. Gender reveals had their moment on the internet, and then the pendulum swung back the other way, where everyone hated gender reveals to the point that
their moment of liking it was exceptional. I mean, that was in and out like the wind.
Well, I don't want to say liking it, but you had a
Going
pretty
viral every
going
time.
viral.
Yes.
Every,
But I think that viral. Most things that go viral, they're viral because they're hated.
yeah.
The
I'll
few
say
things are
this
like,
too,
this
though.
makes me feel happy. Let's share.
Yeah. No,
it's
no,
like,
no.
this is the worst thing. I hate it so much.
Yeah, because who likes? I hate those like Instagram accounts that are like Happy News Day.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, shut the fuck up. The world sucks. You know, great morning world. Thank you God for giving me another day. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to be happy on account of
someone else, like, yeah, get the
Everything.
fuck out of here. I will say, when it comes to like especially baby stuff, it is just a natural thing that happens. Everything you see on the internet sucks. Gender reveals suck. The pictures suck. When people want to tell stories about their kids, they suck.
Bro, did you see the fucking picture? I don't want to. Whatever. I'm just. Fuck
Just
it.
say it.
I don't care. I'm gonna stop doing this. Like,
Who cares?
Let's think logically about
No,
this.
no.
Do you see what every single white woman in their 30s is doing now? Which is they wrap themselves up like a baby and take like the baby picture.
No.
Yo,
Please
it is,
show me.
It's every single.
Like they match what the baby is doing?
No, they don't even have babies, Kevin. They're just doing it themselves. I'm gonna try and find
I
it.
am on the edge of my seat because whatever you're describing, I think is about to be one of my most hated things
Yeah.
on the internet.
It is.
I don't even know what Pabs is trying to Google. I
It's
don't
a
even
hard
know what
Google.
I would. They dress up like babies
Yes.
for Instagram?
No, they're not dressing up like babies. You know how like a baby
swaddles?
they have like the sign next to them.
Yeah.
And it's like 8 months old.
Yeah.
Loves like
Yes.
tequila. And
Yes.
loves this.
Oh, so they're doing like 30?
Yeah.
Like I'm 30 years old. The baby ones don't say loves tequila.
No. Right. It's like loves tequila and pumpkin pictures.
That is
I don't know
horrible.
how I'm gonna put you in charge of finding this.
I get what you mean.
It
though,
is
yeah.
like they're wrapped up in like a blanket and they have like that little like not chalkboard but the board
Yep.
you push the numbers
Yes.
and letters into.
Sometimes it is a chalkboard though. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
a pin board. Sometimes you slide the letters in.
And it's
Well, that
just-
was actually what I was
It's just them,
talking
like,
about.
swaddled up and it's like it is
White women.
It's offensive.
I mean, I think
I saw it on Twitter.
I think we started the movement of like hashtag Stop White Women 2020, and it's now like 2023. We still haven't stopped them, but we need to keep fighting. We need to keep fighting the good fight. What I was talking about was those kind of pictures. You see those and you roll your eyes, and you see the gender reveals and you roll your eyes, and then you have kids and it's like,
got it.
you got it? What did you search?
White women, babies.
Baby. Just hold up your phone. Let me see. Oh, you got it. Oh my God! It's way worse than I thought. It's way 360. It's way worse than I thought.
Dude, it is.
Oh my God!
Fucking crazy, dude.
Oh,
Look at this one.
shit,
That last
shit.
one. That last one. At least you, like go in if you're gonna do
Oh.
this. She has that fucking written out like like it's a sign of the baseball game. Like it is. These
Dude.
ones are at least doing the fucking real thing. Like likes, espresso, shopping, sushi, reality TV,
Oh my-
Botox. 480 months. What is
Dude.
this one? 360 months. Enjoys carbs, hates cardio, still eats every 2 to 3 hours. Favorite adult beverage: black cherry seltzies.
Oh
Can be
my
found in the garden in her free time.
Dude, this is it. This is the one. I hate this more than anything. Text that to me because I got to do this for 1 minute, man. Too. Dislikes Mondays. Oh my god.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm
I
gonna
can't-
fucking kill myself.
I-
I can't. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna kill them because they're just doing whatever makes them happy, and I'm gonna do what makes me happy, and it's no longer fucking
Putting up
subject
with-
myself
Dude,
to seeing this kind of bullshit.
That one is like
I'm done with the internet, man. I can't do it anymore.
that one is like they got that fluffy white rug and they got the arc of flowers.
Yeah.
Like I do that fat bitch at the end there just like hop on the couch like whatever, you know. But that other girl,
her
like,
husband
full
did that to
photo-
her as a prank. she's just asleep. She doesn't even know what's happening.
Oh my god, anti-courtesy flush? What the fuck
Wait,
is that?
what?
That girl just lets her shit
Drinks
float.
old fashions?
That girl just
Excuse
lets-
me, that's
John,
not what they're called, you dumb asshole.
old fashioned. She did fashion, not fashions. That's fucking great. She also just lets her fucking poop float.
Oh,
Isn't that what a
God.
courtesy flush is? Right?
Well, courtesy
Courtesy
flush
flush
is
is when you flush it down to get
like
like
mid poop.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing for a girl to just be
Be
like,
like-
I'm anti that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm anti
I don't
it,
flush
too.
until my shit's done. Until the toilet's full, you
So I
hear
got a
me?
pile of turd.
I don't flush until I need the plunger. I do big shits. My poops are big poops only. Oh man, send me all these photos, man. They do cake smashes too. And we're sure this is like brand new. Those are old, right? That's like 2018 there. But the new ones, holy shit.
It's a new tweet. I know. I mean,
That
it
is-
came across my time on the other day.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about it
That
because
is-
God loves me and I can fucking blank out dark memories. But apparently they're back now.
Bro, that is all time bad. You'll see that on 1 Minute Man very, very soon. Why do we even bring that up?
Yeah,
Oh, the
the
gender
gender
reveal.
reveal.
I was gonna say now I sound stupid because I was gonna say some of those things once you do have kids, you're like, I don't know, it's cute to fucking put them next to the teddy bear that has like the number of days they've been alive or
Yeah.
whatever. Like I have a ton of great pictures of Shay that I love very much that we took like that, you know, and Keegan, but mostly Shay. Because for a boy, it's like this is gay. You know, for Shay, it's like this is cute. But like again, you don't have to. Other people don't have and shouldn't like it. You know what I mean? Gender reveals is one of them. We've never done a gender reveal. I would never do it publicly. But like I don't know if you came up with like a funny way to do it, I guess I'd be like, okay, I'll do it. You know, it's like you don't want to be like a party pooper. It's like, yo, we're gonna throw this ball and like you hit it and it explodes. Like, okay, I don't know.
Yeah,
You know?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't do anything where I risk being one of those assholes who the people who
I
upload-
actually, to be honest, I think I would be like, I'm not doing
you'd
this.
say no.
I think I'm.
I think you say that now, but I also think that you would not.
I mean, if someone was like, I really want you to
That's
do this,
what I
I'd be
mean.
like, fine.
Well, that's
but
what
like,
all women do, dude.
But like, I think I would.
You think that when wives come up with these things, they're like, "Hey, you want to do it? I can't really decide. Oh, you don't want to do it? Okay, yeah, neither do I." You think that's how it goes?
But-
no, they're hell bent on doing the latest fucking stupid trend so that they can get their likes and their shit off too. No, none of these women are just like, maybe we'll do
No,
it.
but there are plenty of guys who want to fucking like, I want to hit a golf ball and it be blue so I can go, ah, boy.
Well, what I think it is it's a compromise. Like, I'm not doing any dumb gender reveal, and they're like, "We'll do it on the golf course." It's like,
Yeah,
okay, I'll do it. I just, if you're the guy who swings and misses the ball, or you drop the balloon, you let go of the balloon, like, well, the balloon's fine. If you're one of the guys who swing and miss, like, don't put it on the internet.
yeah.
Or if, I guess you're cool about it, like, let the people, like, that actually, I admire you, and you're being like, go
This
ahead,
is
have
one of
fun.
those things that is exactly what we were talking about with the divorce, where it's like, if you personally knew the person, you'd be like,
You'd be like, it's
"Ah,
fine.
pretty
That's
It's
what I'm
like,
saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, is that people have this.
But I do honestly think I'd be
Boiling
like,
hate.
I'm not doing this.
That shit, when it's for the baby, I'm like, you don't realize that when you're in the moment and you're doing something. If your mother, the mother of your kids, comes to you and says, "We're gonna do something cute for the baby for the birthday," you're not.
For their birthday, they're alive.
Whatever it is, a gender reveal, a birthday, we're gonna dress them up. You know what I don't fucking care for? When it's the first day of school and they're tired as fuck and they don't even want to be going because they've been sleeping in all summer, and you've got to take the picture in front of the house that says my first day of kindergarten. I want to just be like, just put them in the car and send them to school. They're crying. They hate this. But you just do it because there's, their mom is like, we got to do this, But adults doing anything, like my point being all that other shit, the first picture day, the birthdays, when your baby mama comes to you and says like, we're doing something cute for the kids to have pictures, you're not gonna be like, fuck that, I'm not fucking doing it. You're not. I'm telling you, you're not.
You tell me I'm not going to do a lot of things that I don't usually do. You may have noticed
kids,
it's really hard to get me to do something I don't want to do.
If you have kids,
if I genuinely don't want to do it, I'll be like,
but why would you genuinely not want to do that?
But like to take a picture with a kid, fine. But like if I genuinely do think it's like outright lame. I think they're like not in an angry way, not in a fucking whatever. Like I think they're lame. And I would be like, I don't want to participate in something lame.
The gender reveals.
I'd be like, if you want to do that, like, you can have a party and I'll be here. But like, I don't want to participate in it. You can wear the crown that this is your idea. I don't want to do that.
I think you would look like a dickhead dad if you're at a gender reveal and the dad's not participating.
I'm not gonna fucking play wiffle ball with you. I don't like you want. Yeah. If we want to think too, like if it's much easier, if it's like we have a cake and we're gonna cut into the cake and the cake's gonna be one color, I'm like, that's fine. That's no big deal. Like, whatever. But like, I don't know. I do genuinely just think those things are lame.
John is right. I usually say like, nah, I think you would do it, and he doesn't do those things, and he's single. So that's also usually how it goes.
Single and I'm sufficient, Kevin.
Anyway, this is all to go back to the fucking Brazil gender reveal. They poured a colored liquid into a fucking waterfall in the wilderness, not like a little like statue waterfall thing in your garden, like a full ass waterfall in like the Brazilian rainforest. And so it turned the whole waterfall and the pond beneath blue for the baby boy.
Kind of a sick gender reveal, actually.
So I was gonna say, every now and then they stumble upon a new one that's kind of cool.
Yeah, you have to burn down half a country to do it.
Yeah,
but
and apparently it turns out that this waterfall and puddle actually provides drinking water for like an entire town at the bottom of this river.
Yeah.
And they don't have drinking water.
I would do this one.
Would you? I feel like
I would do a gender reveal as long as it involves a crime.
Yeah, I was gonna say the bigger the better.
Because like I said, I genuinely find them lame. But if we're breaking the law, it can't be lame. That's cool.
What about the guy, the sniper who snipes like from 1,800 yards away, the blue or the purple?
I haven't
blue
seen
or the
that.
pink. He
That's
just
kinda
he
cool.
just and it blows up blue. And
It would
like,
be better if it was two people and he killed the one that it wasn't.
A man or a woman.
Yeah, he kills the one that it isn't.
Right.
That's cooler.
Yeah, we're narrowing it. What about when they do a WWF wrestling match?
I don't know that one.
They have a guy who's dressed in blue, like two actors or two family members, a guy who's dressed in blue and a guy who's dressed in pink, and whoever wins is.
If it's the Hardy Boys, I'm in.
Yeah, that one was pretty cool. I saw that one and I kind of liked it. It was like they scripted like a full match and they had like kickouts, like somebody hit the stunner and they're like 1, 2, and Pink kicks out, and then Pink does the rock bottom and Blue kicks out.
That's
kind of cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
So there is some, it's like anything else in life. Don't be like unoriginal. Don't be lame about it. I'm sure the first person to like hit a golf ball or whatever was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Now that's played out. Now you got to go like rough and rowdy. Like I need a knockout. I need someone in pink to be like on the ground doing Tua, and it's like, it's a boy, the girl's dead, we killed it, it's a boy. Just up the ante, man. Make sure your gender reveal goes viral in a good way, and then it's fucking cool. So yeah, those people had to pay like $2,000. It was the equivalent of like 100,000 Brazilian fucking coins,
reals.
Whatever that's called, reals. And the last thing here, 1 Minute Man on KFC Radio. There's a new member of the NBA G League. Ho, you fat. Sometimes like
I hope he gets a percentage of his jersey sales.
Yeah,
it's gonna
oh
be
my God.
pretty big.
Wait, his name's Steve?
Yeah, Steve with 2 E's, I think, right? Yeah.
Wait. Okay, hang on. I knew the name. I didn't know. Is this he changed his name? Like, is this funny on purpose now?
No,
Because I didn't know his name was Steve.
From what I know, this was his birth name.
I thought he
He's
was
also
gonna.
34. I thought these were like young guys.
I thought he was gonna be like Asian or playing in Asian leagues, and it was like, "Oh, you fat."
No,
He's a black guy.
knew I'd seen him. I knew what he looked like. I knew it was Steve too.
Yeah, I didn't see I saw the tweets. I didn't see the pictures yet, so I thought it was gonna be like a. And
He's French, I believe.
He's French, yeah.
He's French, yeah.
But is that's his like given name? Ho, you fat. Coley's tweet killed me. It said, Charles Barkley upon arriving in San Antonio. Ho, you fat. That's an all timer, man. That's And as long as that's like natural, like if it's not like some he hate me shit, like a nickname that we legally changed our name to, his name is just Steve. Ho you fat. I mean that.
It's as good as it gets.
It's as good as it gets.
I think it's way better than he hates.
I swear to God, if I owned a basketball team, I don't care how bad this guy is, he's on my team. This is almost like Jeremy Lin. Like, okay, well, whatever.
I was gonna
We'll
say
make
it's like the fucking Mets signing Tebow. Like, we'll just do jersey sales.
I was gonna say jersey sales. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeremy Lin shit. Like you'll make like $1 billion off of the merch alone. Ho you fat, all-time sports name, right up there. This is more comedic, but it's it's up there with the God Sham God and God's Gift. God's Gift.
Meta World Peace,
Metal.
which again was fake.
Yeah, see that's what I mean. Those ones don't. I like the ones that are just straight up ridiculous names that were or parents given. But Ho you fat up there for sure. All right, time for Am I the Asshole? Brought to you by Roman. Roman swipes are convenient over-the-counter swipes that are clinically proven to help you last longer in bed. They are uniquely formulated to reduce overstimulation without eliminating sensation altogether. In a 2019 study, they were proven to increase time to orgasm by more than 4 times. When used as directed, Roman swipes leave no scent or taste, so there is no transfer to your partner. They are safe, effective, and no prescription is needed. All swipe orders include free 2-day shipping and arrive in unmarked packaging. Try today for as little as $2.75 per swipe. Try swipes today with a special offer for our listeners. Get 20% off your first order at getroman.com/KFC today. That's getroman.com/KFC today. All right, Am I the Asshole? We got a doozy today. This is going to be a part of the Me Too 2 movement. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, this should just be part of the regular ass fucking.
What
like,
we're about to read you is
it's
it's
a
called
crime.
Am I the Asshole? Someone committed a sex crime against me.
Yeah. Wife tied me up during sex. Sounds okay, right?
So far, so good.
And searched my phone. Man, I love when people write like they put some heart into it. He goes, man, I honestly I am ... He's putting some theatrics into it. Man, I honestly can't grasp what just happened. We were doing a role play for sex, and she decided to tie me up to a chair.
I'm immediately picturing Skyfall, I believe. That Bond scene, which is one of the most horrible torture scenes of all time, when he gets put into like a wicker bottom chair, and the fake Elon Musk cuts the bottom of the chair out, and then has a ball on the end of a rope, and just keeps swinging it and hitting his nuts
like under
it.
Oh my
and
God.
So his balls are just hanging down beneath the chair, and he just kind of like swings it. Whoosh. It is a brutal scene.
Holy moly!
Fucking Daniel Craig looks jacked up though.
Bro, whoever thought of that, throw him in jail. That guy's too good with it. He's nice with it. We were doing a role play for sex, and she decided to tie me up a chair. I was obviously loving everything she was doing till she got up and walked away from me. I was also blindfolded. I started asking where the heck she went and whether she was okay, because all I could hear was the sound of stuff being moved around. She told me she just remembered to take her medication and that she'd be back with me in a second. I didn't buy it because she only takes her meds in the morning. First of all, if we're just throwing out this meds talk, loosey-goosey, clearly something's up.
Yeah. Seems like she didn't take her meds that morning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe that's the problem, pal. She told me, I didn't buy it. I tried freeing my hands. It wasn't hard, given how bad she was at making knots. That's what I was going to wonder. I was like, was this guy really trapped?
Yeah.
I freed my hands and quickly removed the blindfold and caught her with my phone in her hand. I asked her what she was doing with my phone, and she got quiet. I snatched the phone to take a look. Turns out she was snooping through it. She's been wanting to do it for a while after, quote, suspecting something off with my behavior, and thought the only way she could take a look was by having me tied up and my eyes blindfolded. We had the biggest fight because of it, and she began crying, saying I ruined the night and judged her for the, quote, gut feeling she had
you motherfuckers.
and couldn't control. I don't know, man. I just don't feel like I could trust her after this. You think? Maybe I'll get over it. Parentheses. Should I really? But after this, but this is just fucked up. Like update. I'm 28. She's 25. Also update for those asking. We don't have the update if she found anything or not. 28, 25.
Oh, can you check that, Baz? Did she find anything?
Let me see.
It's
If you can go to the link, it's the edit at the bottom.
Got it.
This is not only like a sex crime. Well, You know what sucks is I bet it's not because he was able to get out like freely,
Yeah,
like quickly. But like that moment of horror and trepidation, like is fucked up. You should have to pay for that. But the fact that he was probably like and got out, they're gonna be like, you can't really charge someone for, I don't know, any sort of physical harm if no harm was done. You know?
Can I make maybe a potentially Jackie claim? I think if I was tied to a chair, I could get out 100% of the time.
I was gonna say you could get out. I think you could get out not 100% of the time. If it was like some Boy Scout shit, some of those Japanese the Army Hammer shit, they learned how to like tie you the fuck up. I don't think you could.
I think
I don't-
as long as I have access to my toes, like if I can fucking because I think I just jump and throw myself down, the chair would break.
Oh, all right. That's a good. Okay. What about the toes?
Like I need them to like propel myself up.
Okay.
Like I need as long as my feet are still free and I can like give myself a little boost.
Okay,
I would
but
just throw
also
myself back. throw
also
myself to the
usually.
side.
Oh, so you're saying your ankles would be tied, but you could still push with your.
Yeah.
I think also you could just rock, but I guess I,
could probably.
don't know if you would get.
I think I need a little more
the height.
propulsion.
Yeah, the forced.
I think.
But I'm not. You think like if I like duct taped and tied up your hands together, could you get out of that?
Yep.
But just like.
No.
Oh, get out of here.
That's how you do it. You use
For
your
the people listening, John just did like a reverse karate chop into his body,
Yeah,
so
like
they would.
this. I go.
Hoo-yah!
I'd be out. Get duct tape right now. I'm fucking gone, dude.
Do we have? I'm sure we have duct tape here somewhere. And if not, could somebody run down to Dwayne Reed real quick? Oh my God! It's literally right here.
All right, you don't get to do like 100 times.
No, but I'm gonna
But,
do it.
like-
I'm gonna be
I
fair.
don't know.
Okay.
That's some weak shit.
No, get the fuck out of here!
no.
You shut your goddamn
That's
mouth.
not actual like duct tape.
Nah, take me
No,
out.
I mean, this is. I'm not gonna do like 100, but I'm gonna do like. You want it on your shirt or your?
Probably on the shirt. Well, fuck it, whatever.
You don't even have hair on there. You're
Yeah,
fine.
it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna do it like you're my prisoner and I'm tying you up.
Yeah.
Put that shit together. Put them together.
They're together.
Yeah. I'm gonna do like 3 around.
Okay.
2.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you
You're so
something.
fucked.
I know, I am so out of this. I'm so out of this, dude. This is no problem. You don't even get out of the room. I'm gonna bash you over the head before you leave.
I actually. Wow! Wow! That's really good to know. That was good.
Yeah.
Actually, as I finished up,
Hit me some more.
I was
Hit
gonna
me
say,
with more.
let's see how much it would take. Because I also, this does feel like real, but like, Nick might be right that it's not like the real heavy.
Oh, I won't have you taking this moment from me.
No, you're right. But that was so easy that I'm like, I'm gonna just do like the whole roll. Also, maybe I need to like, do you need to like pull it like that? I guess probably. I didn't really like pull it around.
Kind of want to go get the gaff tape.
Kind of want to get what?
We have gaff tape. It's what we use for all the equipment here, and it's like it'll fuck you up. But it won't leave residue.
We started the second with like let's be quick, and now it's like let's tape each other up a little bit. All right.
This time I did a zigzag through the like. John's the strongest man alive. Let's do the whole roll. Let's see. Let's just do the whole roll. Do you need this? I don't even know if we have this. This is amazing. This is amazing, folks.
Hey, I gotta cut this.
I'm wondering if this is a John thing or yeah, we have scissors. We have a hammer. I don't know that. Let me beat you with a hammer. I saw Jet Ski talking about the ET hammers thing. He had a picture of him and his boys at like that age, and they were literally all holding hammers. he goes, me and my friends would beat him. No, seriously, look at this. We all have hammers. I'm either gonna do the full amount or just like, if that's taking too long, we'll do like, I'll just do a ridiculous amount. Put them together. It's funny that you can do this, but you can't put your arms together. You're too fucking. And I'm gonna do a couple zigzags, even though that didn't really do anything, I don't think. I mean, this is really good to know, though. Like, when you watch a movie, it's, like, stupidly fake when they just do, like, one time around.
I might be in
All right,
trouble.
Pav, start tickling him.
Kick you in the dick. I'll do one more.
This one's crazy.
I mean, this is like several inches. I think you got it though.
Yeah.
The noise, that thud. I didn't even think of that. I did not anticipate how much it would hurt if you.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
You might have broke a rib. Yo, my man just went. Pow! Oh, don't do it again. No, stop. Oh my God, you're crazy, bro. You didn't even put a dent. This is not. You're just gonna hurt yourself. Come on, Johnny. Big explosions. Big explosions.
I'm kidnapped.
Now, give me his phone. Give me his phone.
Go through the song. Go through the song.
Dude. Oh my God. Can I tell you something?
You got to do the whole interview like this now.
Can I tell you, dude? I have to thank you. I have to thank you for doing that because for a moment right now, like we were just Jackass for a moment. That was like Steve-O and Knoxville for a second. I'm sure they've done shit like this with duct tape, but I think that could have been a skit in Jackass of someone just going, oh! I mean, dude, I just playfully did that to myself and it hurt. That must have hurt.
Yeah, it didn't feel good.
Let's at least do the rest of the segment with you tied up.
Okay.
This is one of the grossest violations of trust, like of all time. I legitimately.
Dude, I want out so bad.
The screams.
But here's what is
Try it.
happening. I am.
Oh, Jackie's
Try it
got.
from a butt.
I am. But what's happening is I am
have to go
loosening
up.
it. I'm loosening
Yeah,
it quite
I was
a
also
bit.
gonna say the rule is not you have to do it in one shot. So if you just sat there like, over the course of.
But here's the deal. I can get out now. I think.
So now
I think-
do. Oh yeah, there you go,
I got out still.
bro.
I got out still. That counts.
Let me feel that. I mean, dude, feel this. Look at this. I can like pass. Look at this. I can like throw. I mean, that's a lot of fucking tape, dude. The fact that you can like that is. I wonder if there is. I think this is also why I was saying if you were if I tied you up like a fucking. If I knew knots and shit,
Yeah.
like I bet you there's a way. Like I did the crisscross thing there. I bet you if I did like this one little right thing, it would shit. You wouldn't be able to do it. You know what I mean? Those things are usually like. If just one little, let me see your chest. It's gotta be red, right?
Not that bad.
No, it's not bad. It's gonna hurt later though. This is going on the Wall of Fame. Right here. Binoculars. Johnny binoculars. I love it.
That is cool. That loosened. I thought you had to just rip it. It did loosen it up, and I was like, oh. I
So
can
that's
slide
actually,
out now.
we kind of did like
That's
a
hey,
Mythbusters.
ladies, take notes.
For real. That's a little Mythbusters though. When you see like in a movie, and it's like, come on, that's not real. It's like you can just. I mean, that also goes to prove if you were trapped for hours and you just went like this,
Yeah.
like you would eventually you'd like rub the skin off your fucking body, but you'd get out.
The fakest one is like the tape over your mouth. Like, I'll get out of that in 2 seconds.
I mean,
Yeah,
Here we
fine.
you sure?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna hurt my mustache like a motherfucker.
That's what I was thinking. I'll
Nah,
try
that's
not to
alright.
get it on that guy.
You're right. Nah, put it on like you're gonna keep
Is
that
that long
me.
enough?
Yeah. I mean, I'm out of that in 2 seconds.
Oh, God, I'm gonna go under the mustache. I don't really care to hurt. No, I gotta go over it. And you can't. But let's say your hands are ties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, the hair. Yeah, you really can't.
Hello. Help.
Yeah.
Help. Help.
All right. Ready?
You going my hair?
I'll go around your neck.
Oh boy.
No, this is stupid. I don't want you to be like genuine pain. But I also think that if it was wrapped around your head,
Then it's harder, but I bet you can still like,
also you can still just go.
cause you just lick it.
I guess you really can't be that loud.
As long as you lick it once, it's like it's wet, the adhesive's gone, and you
This
can
is, it's a good reason to have a mustache. Ladies, grow a mustache. You never get kidnapped. Wow, that that was awesome. What a podcast moment. That's got to be like a come watch on YouTube, bro. This guy though, I mean, him being like, can I like fix this? Like, maybe you can fix this by like calling your lawyer and.
But here's the
sending her to
thing,
jail.
bro. Here's the thing. Every guy has gone through this, and I'm sure plenty of women too. Blah 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 blah. But like,
Yada yada yada. Time
but
hop.
like every single guy has had a girl go through his phone. Like it's just he was tied up a little bit.
But
like,
once had a girl. Nope, never mind. I'm gonna do this. Not gonna do this.
I've told the story before on stage. I've told it before on the podcast where I had a girl go through my phone, like use my thumbprint to get in my phone while I was asleep, and then beat the shit out of me while I was asleep for what she found in my phone. And it wasn't even anything in my phone. It was like me like doing your casual complaining about a girlfriend with my friends.
Yep.
And
but it's still, they just want to see. I know a guy. A girl like. He had his phone and she just like snatched it and ran and locked herself in the bathroom, and he like chased her down the hallway. He was like banging on the door like, give me it back, imagine that just knowing on the other side of the door. I would have fucking done like the shoulder like bam, I'd be breaking down that door. Give me the phone back.
I like the kid at the knife kid video.
Yeah,
Tommy, what do you got in your hand? A knife?
No. I got your phone. Do you remember I don't know, you I think I did it by myself. Rachel Feinstein, her boyfriend used to grab her laptop, remember? He would steal her laptop to go through it, and he would put it in the freezer. Yeah. And she would see him like run down the hallway. She's like, he's doing the laptop thing again. Let me go get it from him. But this is like, so the problem, by the way, how dumb are girls that they're like, her plan was to like fucking Thomas Crown Affair this shit. It's Ocean's 11 this shit. Tie you up. Like, you think you're good enough at this to like he probably just was, snap. What are you doing, you idiot? So the fact that you were dumb enough to think that like was gonna work, unless you are like a fucking spy or a Boy Scout and you know anything about knots, like chances are you don't have the right rope and you don't know the knot. It's like, why would you think you could do this? Yeah. So you're stupid. And then
you watch a 50 Shades of Grey tutorial YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be out of this.
Yeah. And then to be like, how dare you? How dare you say that I'm wrong for this? Like, I had a gut feeling. I of course I go through your phone. What?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, this bitch.
It's a weirdly accepted practice to just like.
It's so unfair. It's part of the Me. Like, we joke and have fun about the Me Too movement, but deep in my heart, I want to like during our shows, I'm like, stop laughing. I want to actually talk about this. This is bullshit. It's just like, LOL. I have this destructive practice that I do that will blow up in everybody's face, even if you're not doing anything wrong or against the rules. Like, everybody has some secrets, or everybody vents, or everybody flirts, or everybody talks to an ex, or everybody says at some point, like, my girlfriend's being a bitch, or whatever the fuck it is. You're gonna find something, and it's just like, it's like if you are like going to somebody's brain and just like looking at their thoughts. It's like you're violating the fucking rules of humanity here.
There is
crazy.
Always like, I feel like a trend, like there's always like something that is like a popular trend on social media where it is like a woman being abusive. And like we've done it before where it was like the girls like clapping at like their frat boy boyfriends and just
screaming in their face in public,
their fucking
and the guys are just sitting
and
there.
it's like, ooh, he's having a tough day today.
Yeah.
And then like it became like something. I forget. There was one other thing, and now it's I don't know if you've seen them, but they're like TikToks or whatever, and it's like me watching my boyfriend on like the cologne I just bought him, and it's like a girl like watching her laptop screen. It's like clearly like a spy camera in her boyfriend's room.
Yeah.
And it's like these things are allowed until everyone's like, hey, by the way, this is really fucked up.
Right. like you're putting spyware in my bedroom.
Yeah. Like, it's a cute little TikTok video for you right now, but it's like, or like watching my boyfriend in the new teddy bear I just got him or something like that, and it's like, oh, that's just a fucking camera in his room. That's insane. For some reason, we just accept this.
This shit's so bad. I was watching a TikTok of a NFL girlfriend, and she's very open. Like, talks about their relationship. About they unfortunately went through miscarriages. Like, just one of those like talking for all the other girls out there. I couldn't tell if it was a joke or not, but it was like part one of like what I do as a girlfriend of a professional athlete to make sure that like things like work. And it's like when he's on the road, he is not allowed to go anywhere but like to the stadium and back to the hotel. I have his notifications on, and if he breaks that rule, he no longer gets to travel with his phone next week. And I was like, is that real or not? And then it got to the point, I think part 3 was like, if there's a meeting at like the facility, like during practice week or whatever, if there are girls there in the room, he has to leave and Zoom and Skype into it. And I was like,
there's no way. There's no way.
But like it sound, and then the last one was like, they need to charter another plane for him if there's going to be girls on the plane. Okay. So I was like, okay, but the whole time I was like, this girl might be doing this. Yeah. Like that might be a rule. And then eventually, so like, joke's on me for ever believing it, but like the fact that these things can even possibly be true, or like you even tried to enforce it, is crazy to me. But it's just like, we're fucking psychopathic, you know? It's like, God, what's wrong with you? But yeah, no, obviously, like, you're the mega asshole here. All right, voicemail time. It's brought to you by Ridge Wallet. I showed you it earlier. You get the sleek wallet here. It's just got the little cutout here, so you just, boom, push those and pull it out, and you slide it back in. It's as easy as that. It's got the little bungee thing on it. You can put your money in the money clip here on the front. You put your cards in, and most importantly, this material, it's like Teflon, bro. I think it could take a bullet. Don't quote me on that, but I think like if you put it in your breast pocket, and then I'd be dead. I'd be laying there dead, and people are like, oh my God, he got shot. And then I'd wake up, I'd be like, thank you. And then I'd pull it out, and there'd be a bullet in it, and it would fall, and it'd go ding, 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 and I'd be like, my Ridge wallet. Saved. And
Thank
like,
God I kept it in my chest pocket like a
course,
weirdo.
I always put my wallet there, and I'd be like, and nobody stole my identity because it's got that RFID protection. That's the deal. You can't use little hacker zapper guns that you can zap into someone's chip, because on your credit cards you have your chip right there, so they can steal your identity. Not when it comes to Curve, because they've got this material that comes in 30 different colors, all sorts of different materials, and it's all compact and slick, and it's the wallet of the future. Get out of the Stone Age with your big fat Costanza leather wallets and join the world of sleek Ridge wallets. Go to ridge.com. Use the promo code KFC. Get 10% off your order. That's ridge.com, promo code KFC.
Hey guys, just calling in. So we've all heard about these microplastics shrinking everybody's taints. Well, I guess I got a would you rather for you. Would you rather your dick and balls get shrunk back to your butthole so that it's like pointing straight down, if not backwards, or have your dick and balls in the same place but your butthole get shrunk taint-wise towards your balls, and it'd be pretty much like on the front side? So would you rather dick and balls towards your ass, asshole to your balls? Thanks, appreciate it. Viva.
Asshole to your balls, balls to your asshole.
Kind of have the asshole.
You can't have your asshole near your dick, because then you're like a girl. You can't. If your dick gets dangerously close to your sexual organ, that's a problem, and that's what chicks have.
Wait, hang on. So
he's saying,
I guess I think of my dick as right next to my butthole, but I guess my dick is really closer to my belly button. Maybe equidistant. Pretty equidistant, yeah.
Equidistant. Motherfuckers dropping like earth science on us here. You know what I always think is funny? When you think about like the tube in your dick, like on the inside of your dick, it runs, like fucking all the way under. It's one of those things, have you ever seen?
I know, Kevin. I know exactly where it goes.
And that's one of those things, once you're like post 25, you realize and you're okay with it. Have you ever seen when they dig up a fire hydrant?
I can't say that I have. I don't think.
So you see the fire hydrant. It's a lot like an iceberg.
Okay.
When they take a fire hydrant out, fire hydrants are like 100 feet deep.
Oh, maybe I might know what you're talking about.
It's kind of like one of those things. Like, you think your dick stops there? Nope.
Actually, my dick is humongous, in case you're wondering.
Really, that's what I mean. My dick, your dick goes like your tailbone. Your dick goes like up and under, all the way like to the middle of your vertebrae. Like my dick is like a giant, like an umbrella thing. An umbrella stick. You just only see the tip of my iceberg, babe.
There's a lot more beneath the surface.
I'm like a duck, you know. Underneath, I'm pedaling. Underneath the surface, my dick is strong. Sometimes I actually do feel that. I'm like, that probably is bigger than my dick. You can like grab it, you know.
Could just pull a little more of this out while you were making me. That's why.
Like a fucking clown pulling out the.
A lot of dads do that with babies when they first born. They just pull the dick. Just like, you might not be fully formed yet. Nah, I'm kidding. I'd shove it back in. My kid can't have a bigger dick than me.
The thing is, if you shrink the taint, like, it doesn't matter if this is going front or this is going back. It's just meeting in the middle, right? Like.
Yeah, but I mean, it changes all the physics of everything. In fact, I wouldn't mind it going maybe down, and then guess who's doing pile driver all the time.
Wait, what are you talking about? Your dick's going down?
Yeah, he said it's either the butthole's coming towards the dick or the dick's going towards the butthole.
So you want
If
your
a taint
dick,
is shrinking, one's going towards the other.
you want your dick to be like pointing
Straight down.
just for pile driver?
No,
Because then like
but
missionary becomes hard.
But that, I mean, look, here's the deal, dude. If like, I don't want to get gross on this podcast.
Never.
But like, if your butthole's coming up,
Yeah.
it's gonna start proving. Depending on how much it's coming up, it's gonna prove an issue in the bathroom.
You gonna shit on your dick?
You're gonna shit out, right?
Yeah, like we would need to like redesign toilets and everything.
Yeah, it'd be a whole
Right.
thing. Or you have to just do it standing up. You'd have to take a dump in the position guy gotta
Girls.
stand during pile driver.
Yeah.
You're like,
Shit like this. Ugh. I mean, I used to think that dicks were like when I was like a little kid. I used to think that dicks were gonna like go out. Like I thought your dick was like a 90-degree angle from your body. Like when you got hard, it just went like, you know, instead of like up.
yeah.
And your dick's kind of like a. So this would be the opposite of that. I'd be putting it down. It's like an elephant trunk. And
It's going down.
Bottom line, I don't want my asshole near my dick. Next up.
Hey KFC, hey Fights, quick question for you. Who do you think, as a professional athlete, has the most time on live television? Meaning, like, it could be either commentary, career after the fact, but I'm not, no highlights, no anything. I'm talking just straight live television. I was thinking, like, maybe Brady, or
For
maybe
athletes?
LeBron. But the seasons aren't that long.
No, it's
so,
baseball.
I mean,
Hank Aaron.
the next possible, I was thinking
Tom
maybe
Brady's on
like
camera for like
Tiger
a couple hours a week.
Woods or Phil Mickelson. I don't know. Or
No, it's-
maybe
it's
some sort of
100% baseball,
racer.
bro.
I don't know.
Yeah, but
162
primetime
games.
TV. Is,
Oh, it has
right.
to
That's
be.
what he said. Primetime.
I think he said commentary, right?
Playback.
I thought he said who had the most
Who
primetime.
do you think, as a professional athlete, has the most time
Oh no.
on live television?
Okay.
Live television.
Like,
Yeah, that's
either
gonna be
commentary-
I think Hank Aaron was in the TV era, like, and
Yeah,
he
but
played,
did he
like,
go into
26
broadcasting
years.
afterwards?
Oh, okay, all right.
Right. So
all right.
what about A-Rod?
So
or who's
A-Rod
a baseball
might
player?
be up there. Keith Hernandez might be up
Keith
there.
Hernandez.
Because Keith is like, he's been on SNY since the beginning. Vin Scully might have everybody beat. Does it have to be an athlete
No,
or
he
just
said,
sports?
he said athlete. I think
Okay.
he said.
If it was just sports, it'd probably be Vin. He did it for like
Yeah.
60 years.
I think Keith Hernandez is a pretty
no,
good
it's
answer.
got to be a
Charles
baseball player.
Barkley,
Charles, 82 is a lot, and,
and then
he's
every
been
NBA game.
and he's been doing inside the NBA for a long time.
It's got to be Ripken. He
Well,
played
Rip-
the most games, the longest game.
Does he broadcast?
Yeah, but the broadcasting is adding 20 years.
Oh,
to
he
your
said
career.
he said we are.
It
at
could be
broadcast.
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
and-
Okay, yeah.
Eckersley.
Eck, but Eck, I don't think was in the booth his whole post career.
And also, as a closer, you're only out there like a little bit.
Yeah, but he's still on. Oh yeah, I guess he's saying time on TV.
TV, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, a position player on a baseball team that got a lot of play, had a long career, and does a broadcasting career. I don't know if
I mean,
he's
does
the
it
one.
count? I mean,
but
we're really
Keith
starting to
fits
split
that.
hairs, but like, Keith Hernandez isn't on TV when he's on defense, and then he's very, very rarely at bat. Does that count? I think it does, but like,
Yeah, because also if you want to talk about it, his voice is on the broadcast, like to be on the television.
Yeah.
because that's only like in the very beginning of the
Right.
game and the very after the game. But if it's just like on the broadcast,
Bill Walton, maybe.
Bill
Bill Walton
Walton,
out there.
he's been it's got to be NBA. It probably is baseball. I will maybe think that NBA could work because 82 games is a lot as well. Football's just not enough time.
No, agreed. I like Keith. Madden,
but again,
but yeah, he didn't play much.
He has the years, but not the Boomer. No, you got to be a guy, a part of a network who does every game instead of just like a Sundays or something like that. So it's whatever baseball player, whatever baseball television channel has the athlete.
Yeah, I think
Keith might be it.
If you're accurate, like he's done it forever. Like he's been
Yeah.
around since the beginning of SNY.
I think he has.
Then
been, right?
I think it's pretty hard to beat Keith Hernandez.
The Yes guys have like David Cohn. He came in. Paul O'Neill came in, but I think.
But they're all like
out
quick.
and-
Yeah, I know Cohn's like pretty relatively new, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So that would be interesting. I'm sure somebody can maybe do the math. And
Jalen Rose maybe isn't so bad because then you're getting Michigan too.
Oh yeah, college. See Webb. It's a great question. A really good sports
I'm going with Keith Hernandez.
Yeah. Last voicemail. What do we got?
What's going on, guys? John here. Calling in with a quick question. Huge fan of the show. Hypothetical. Who wins in a cage fight? Both in their prime. MMA, UFC rules. Bundy or Dahmer? You let me know. Huge fan of the show. Love listening. I'm over here in beautiful, sunny Aruba. Got a bunch of friends down here. You got to do a live show down here. A lot of fans in the area. Looking forward
Dahmer?
to it.
I think this is a Dahmer no-brainer.
Really? I was gonna say the opposite. It all depends on that. Ted Bundy, 6 feet, 165. Damn, that's a skinny 165.
Yeah,
skinny 6 feet.
Dahmer 6.
This also now says Dahmer Bundy 5'10". Man, dudes be lying about their weight everywhere, huh? Lying about their height everywhere.
It would be. It doesn't really. Oh, here, maybe this one here.
This guy calling in from Aruba, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Oh, that was Aruba?
Yeah.
How is his
about
weight not
this?
here?
How about this, by the way? How tall is Ted Bundy on celebheightwiki.com? He's next to David Hasselhoff and Sharon Stone. He's a fucking mass murderer.
Okay. Dude. He's listed 6'1", buck 43. Which even watching that show, I was like, dude, how is he like kicking? I guess he was just the first guy. I was like, how are you losing this fight?
I was thinking about that in general though. Like, it's guy versus guy. It should be like a fair fight. I'm getting out of here. Like, we're gonna scrap, or like I'm definitely not gonna like let you fuck me unless you drug me. Obviously,
Yeah.
But if it's like if it's straight up like I'm drunk and you're drunk and I'm gonna try to like pin you down and kill you, like I would imagine you were banging against the walls and yelling to the neighbors to the point. Well, I guess that the cops came and didn't matter.
Right.
But like that whole thing, I was like, how the fuck did he kill anybody?
Yeah.
He's a sloppy guy going against other guys. I'll be honest, those gay guys need to like step their game up.
But dude, all of them were jacked.
Yeah.
Like every I mean it's Hollywood, so I don't know what
popcorn
guys actually
muscles,
look like, but like I mean every dude he like fucking killed was a fucking problem.
Right.
But it is like 6'143".
That makes no sense.
6'143".
They did not portray that well.
No, because they made him look like really strong. Like
Yeah.
I mean, like Evan Peters is pretty skinny, so like it was skinny strong, but
like,
it was still
it's hard to go find an actor who's 6'1", 145,
Right.
unless people like cut weight for it. But you would think, much like in Jack Reacher, where they're like, he's so huge, like even though they physically didn't portray it, the idea is trying to convey to the viewer that like he was strong.
Yeah.
You would almost need to like they should have told us like he was so tall and lean.
And then actually like towards the end of that, or towards the middle of the series, when he goes to the army, I was like, oh, he like got jacked in the army, and it's like no, he was a medic, and then he like got kicked out like right away.
Right.
Like, it was
6'1", 145 is like
I'm still
Hank level, like when he was a kid.
Yeah, like maybe Hank at 18.
Yeah.
I'm still taking Dahmer because I mean if it comes to fighting at least guys versus fucking sneak attacking women, I'm gonna take the guy who at least fought guys. Mm-hmm. But it is. I think Bundy I like my chances in the room with either of them.
But I think Bundy at least was like a cerebral like. All right, here's how I'm gonna get you. Jeffrey Dahmer would be like, I'm gonna try to hit you in the face with, you know.
Yeah.
He was so not creative in his murder that I feel like Bundy. I guess the difference is when you're going against someone who's a scary murderer. It's just like like, yeah, we're the same size, but you are willing to kill somebody.
Yeah, there's probably a
I'm
different
just
energy
not
in the room.
Yeah. So I am afraid of you inherently because you kill people, even though.
I'm going to have to kill you. Like that's like a tough. Like I'm gonna have to kill you to get out of here.
Right. That's chips are down, man. We'll see what fucking happens here. All right, our interview today is Johnny Bananas, an all-time legend, and he's a guy who's used to step in the ring with other dudes, and they didn't fight you to death, but damn near close a lot of times, and he wins very damn often. Brought to you by Manscaped. Bananas is probably all.
Used Manscaped last night or this morning, I forget. Got a
I-
wedding this weekend.
Oh, trying to get romantic for it. I did it this morning too. We're on the same schedule, bro. Depending on how long you like to let it go, we might be on the same.
Oh no, I haven't shaved in 2 years.
Oh my god, heavens to Betsy! That the fact that your dick and balls might look like your face is scary. That's scary. Don't be like John. Don't wait 2 years. Get your Manscaped on, because people like you to be a little fresh and clean and smooth. You don't have to be like a teenage boy with it, but you got to keep it cleaned up. And girls too. It can be well Manscaped. But if you're doing any other trimming, you can use the Lawnmower 4.0. It's got a skin-safe electric trimmer. It is waterproof, and shout out to Manscaped. We just had another sponsor of ours say that we need to tone it down, and then we get Manscaped. It says R-rated content's allowed. Their copy to us is: have you ever tried to trim your balls and it turned into a Freddy Krueger film? And the answer is yes. In the beginning, man. Or with an old rusty clipper, when you get the spider bite, the zzz,
I used to
and
get
that just pours with blood. It's like I was on my period
to do it.
Used to get hard because that makes sense because then you could
It was easier to
move it
maneuver.
around.
Yeah.
Because when you're soft and hanging, it's just rolls and crevices. You're basically shaving a pussy at that
like
point.
Nikki Heaton's dog. That's a deep cut.
Deep cut. That's internet 1.0. Nobody got that joke except for me. Nobody not just the room. I'm talking about the whole podcast, the whole world. Everybody pull out a Nikki Heaton's fucking dog. Lawnmower 4.0, Weed Whacker, Crop Preserver, Crop Reviver, Magic Mat, all of it. All you need to make sure that you're manscaped and clean. Go to manscaped.com. Promo code KFC. Get 20% off plus free shipping. It's Johnny Bananas on the KFC Radio.
Yeah. Would you have kept the money again if you did it right now when you fucked over that chick?
Yes.
And kept,
I grew. I changed.
No,
you fucked her over? Yes.
That's different. That wasn't like I was immature. That was just like I was just thinking that was retribution, man. Well, I'm a vindictive bastard. And
she had fucked you over?
Yes.
Okay, then I don't remember the
exactly,
details.
and that is what gets lost in translation a lot of times. Is everybody knows about the infamous money grab when I stole $275,000 from my partner. What people forget is that show's called Rivals.
Right.
We were rivals for a reason. We were rivals because 2 seasons prior to that, or 3, or however many it was, she basically used me as an ally the entire game, and then when she had her opportunity, she sent me into elimination against my best friend. And it didn't need to happen that way. We had a layup that we had brought to the end that was supposed to go in, which whenever one of our teams, and
that's
she
completely fair.
Yeah,
100%.
So then, and they put you together for this season, and you hope or you think, and I guess this is why they're smart. You think that maybe you forgive each other and become like partners, and so you were able to work with her, but you were also like the whole time.
No, the twist didn't. That twist wasn't revealed until the final.
Right. No, but I'm saying like when you guys were
partners.
Right. Were you still mad at her the whole time?
Hell yeah. But listen, dude, again.
Because I'd imagine some people are like, well, let bygones be bygones. We're just going to compete together. And then we do split the money. And the whole time you're like, whatever, we'll do what we got to do, but fuck you.
So the way that I saw it was like, I knew going in, like we were the only ones that were truly rivals because we had this very public, like very well-known, dust up, break in our relationship, whatever you want to call it. So again, putting my producer cap on, it's like we go in and everyone day one's like, oh yeah, we used to be rivals, but we're best friends. I'm like, no.
Fuck that.
Like we need a story arc here, okay? No, we need to start off hating each other. Even if she wants to be friends, we're gonna start off hating each other, and then we're gonna, do well as a team. We're gonna win some. Then we're gonna have like this amazing moment where now we're best friends again, and then we're gonna ride off into the sunset, which was the plan. Up until right when we got to the sunset, TJ's like, you can take the money away from your partner, and I'm like, all right, well,
see ya.
Sayonara.
Well, it is interesting that you did the producers come to you with that, or you're thinking like, let's make this interesting so that we get money and we're fucking famous.
They didn't need to.
Yeah,
they knew. What they were doing.
It's natural.
And the reason that twist was put in place was because of me and Sarah.
Yeah.
I think the other teams, they knew we were going to split the money, but they knew that either I was going to take it from her or she was going to take it from
How
me.
quickly did you need to make that decision?
Immediately.
Yeah.
As soon as TJ's like, here's the twist, I'm like, I know what I'm doing.
You knew, yeah. There was
Right
no.
away,
Yeah.
the only thing is, I knew what I was going to do. I'm just like, A, I have to be the one that comes out the most points so I can do it. And B, I'm going to have to figure out some way to like justify this.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not absolutely like cremated on fucking social media, which I was.
Make sure you subscribe to KFC Radio on YouTube to get all the video content. Subscribe, comment, like, and make sure you turn on the bell notifications so you know whenever new video content drops.
I want to say something, but the video has to be fast, so that's it.